Do it. All right. I would like to welcome all families, friends, and guests to the first ever Eastlake High School signings, virtual signings. As we continue to fight with the daily battles in COVID-19 and all the unpredictable outcomes, the administration and coaches found it a huge task to continue to honor the class of 2020 student athletes for their academic and athletic accomplishments. Today, we honor 11 student athletes who were signed their national letter of intent to officially become student athletes. With that, I bring the leader of our school. I bring you the leader of the best school in Socorro, Mr. Gilbert Martinez.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for participating today, this afternoon, in the 2020 Spring Student Athlete Signing Day. Today, I would like to recognize our parents and thank you for allowing your sons or daughters to be part of our Eastlake Falcon family. As we recognize these 11 very special scholars this afternoon, I would like to take some time to just say, parents, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting our school. Thank you for supporting the community. Thank you for supporting our teachers, and most importantly, for motivating, encouraging, disciplining, everything that you do for your child to allow them to be successful. Thank you so much for all that you do. Second, I would like to send a huge shout out to our coaches who are also teachers here at Eastlake High School. They're very special people to me. They set the culture for our campus. Thank you, coaches, for being here. With that said, student athletes, Eastlake scholars, I hope that you would agree with me as I read the following quote to you. The quote is coming from Sydney Hook, and she says, "Everyone who remembers their own education remembers their teachers, not methods or techniques. The teacher is the heart of the educational system. In this case, your teachers are your coaches. So just remember that. You're always going to remember the teachers that have got you to where you are right now. So thank you, coaches, for being there for our student athletes." Finally, I just want to say this. This is something that I take a lot of pride in. The average GPA of the 11 scholars is a 92.99%, 93%. Eastlake consistently builds our students, and they go on and they play college ball, or they go on and they go to college, but we continually have high expectations of our students. And these 11 scholars, they're no exception to that. They've always met that bar of a 92, 93% or higher. So student athletes, know that I'm very proud of you. Know that I miss you a whole lot. I wish I could be doing more for you right now, but you have a lot coming for you. A lot of our student athletes were born in during the 9/11 incident. You've seen, you've endured, you've overcome. There's a grit about you that you guys just are always going to be successful. So know that I'm very proud of you, and I wish you the very best. With that said, Coach Rod, do we give it to you, or we're going to give it to Kelly?
Miss Kelly, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So just very quickly before we all get started, 3 things. Congratulations on signing and all of your accomplishments at Eastlake High School. We want to thank you for all you've done for Eastlake, both in athletics and beyond, and just good luck on your future endeavors. You'll always have a home at Eastlake High School.
We'd like to recognize a special guest with us today. He used to be a Eastlake Falcon, and in heart is still an Eastlake Falcon, but he has to sport a little bit different hat and a little different color. And our athletic director for Socorro Independent School District, Mr. JJ Calderon.
Thank you, Coach Rod. Thank you guys for having me. I know you all know that Eastlake holds a special place in my heart. I spent 10 years there, and I know most of the athletes that are signing today. My message is pretty simple to the athletes. I just want to commend you for all of your hard work. Up to this point, you guys have done the work that you need to do academically and athletically to deserve what you have in front of you today. And again, I know it's not easy. Athletic opportunities at the next level are far and few between. And for you guys to keep your goals and your aspirations to be college athletes in front of you and not be distracted by what's going on nationwide, it is a big deal. And it takes a lot of discipline and a lot of drive from special people. And I just want to commend you for that. and I want to wish you the best of luck at the next level.
Thank you so much for being in attendance today. Ms. Akins?
We also want to thank the Socorro ISD Public Relations team, who has supported us in working with our student athletes to make this virtual signing a reality. And of course, to our audiovisual teacher, Mr. Miranda, who in my crazy pipe dream yesterday made the live stream of this event possible. So thank you to all of you. We're going to move on to our signings now. So first we'll hear from the head coaches and student athletes from each program. And then at the conclusion, all of our student athletes will sign their national letter of intents at the same moment. So first up, track and field, head coach Aldo Gonzalez.
Hey, good afternoon, guys, and I want to thank you for all joining us, and want to commend you for a great spring season that we were having, and we unfortunately were able to not finish off. But to all the signees, I want to say congratulations and thank you, faculty and staff, and everybody that's here present right now, parents. And anybody who is supportive of all these kids. I'm very, very thankful, not only for just my own two kids, but for everybody who's signing for Eastlake High School. The first person I want to introduce is Cameron Jackson. And Cameron Jackson was a 4-time letter winner for baseball. He played football. And, luckily for us, we were able to have him for about 2 months for track and field. And unfortunately, our season was cut short. But I want to commend everything that he did, and thank you to Coach Rod, Coach Herrera, and everybody that was a part of him, because everybody's support and the culture that Mr. Martinez was also talking about, that's the reason why he was able to get the scholarship, because not only the support of his parents and his teammates and everybody else, but the faculty around him. And that's the reason why he was successful, because we were able to work around what his goals were and what he wanted to do and what he wanted to accomplish. And so I kind of wanted to turn it over to him, see if he has a few words for us, and see what he has to say about his accomplishments at Eastlake High School.
Thank you. I would like to thank God first. Thank my faculty, staff, teachers, the athletic training program, for all the times that I've gotten banged up a little bit. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for believing in me this whole time and believing that I get a scholarship. And that's about it,
yeah. So Cameron Jackson is signing at Ottawa University, of course, in track and field, and he is joined by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. They're with him. And then, of course, our next track and field athlete is Janae Ramirez. She's also signing at Ottawa University in track and field and is joined by her mother, Stella Ramirez.
Right. A couple of words about Janae and the fact that they're both going to Ottawa is a great experience for both of them. The type of athletes that they both are they're great leaders, not only on the track but off the track as well. And that's one thing that I can say about Janae is Janae has been a leader for us for the past 4 years, on and off the track. So many little tedious things that, as a head coach, you ask your athletes to do, and she's always been one that's been willing to do that. And so that speaks volumes of her character, and the type of athlete that we built at Eastlake High School. Janae's been, she's had a tumultuous, high school career, and you know what, she's been successful. She's pursued it on, and a couple of other people that I want to thank for her success are not only her parents, but also the summer track coaches, the Wings Track and Field organization, because they were very instrumental in her success. And so, Janae, I'll turn it over to you and see what couple of words you got to say for us.
Okay. Hi, guys. I would first like to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity. During my junior year in high school season, I had the opportunity to run the 4x4 relay in the 2019 Nike Chandler Interventional. And then during my 2018 season across the Wings, I placed second overall with my teammates in the 4x4 relay at the Region 10 Junior Olympic Championship. I ended my high school season during running the 400-meter dash with a personal record of 1:05. And then I would also like to thank all the coaches that have brought me to this point. I'd first like to thank Coach G for being hard on me and pushing me and my teammates the extra mile. I would like to thank all the El Paso Wings coaches for helping me gain my confidence in running. And lastly, I would like to thank physical athletics for helping me build the strength I needed to allow me to perform at my best. And I'm excited to start my next chapter at Ottawa University. That's it.
Congratulations to our track and field athletes. The next sport will be baseball, and head coach Mark Herrera.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to just thank everyone who was able to participate this afternoon in honoring all our scholar athletes today. The first athlete I would like to talk about today is Matt Talavera. Matt will be attending the University of Rio Grande Valley in Edinburgh, Texas. Matt, he's a 3-year letterman here at Eastlake High School. He's an all-district catcher in 2018 and 2019. One of his biggest highlights was hitting a walk-off double last year against Lubbock Coronado in the area round playoffs, and this was probably about 1:45 a.m. Matt is a career 330 hitter, with 44 RBIs, 66 hits. Aside from his athletic talents, he's an outstanding student who already has taken numerous college classes, and we are excited for Matt and wish him nothing but the best.
Okay, so with that said, the first student we will hear from is Matthew Talavera. Like Coach said, he's signing at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley to play baseball and is joined by his parents today, Mr. George Talavera and Dr. Marie Rayleigh.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to start off by thanking the Lord for all of his blessings throughout my life. I'd like to thank him for allowing me to play the sport I love and blessing me with the talent to do so. Secondly, I'd like to thank my parents for all of their support, for my parents taking me to games during travel ball, to the numerous showcase events around the country. Thank you. I'd also like to thank my coaches. There are so many, starting with my T-ball days to travel ball, all the way to middle school and high school. I'd like to especially thank Coach Victor from the Mighty Strike Force, Coach Lovelace, Coach Herrera, and Coach Rod. I learned so much about this tough but awesome sport from y'all. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Coach Matlock, Martinez, and the entire staff at UTRGV for the opportunity to earn a spot on the RGV roster. Looking forward to that challenge. I'd like to take the time to also thank Mr. Martinez and all the assistant principals, along with Eastlake Baseball's fan base, whether it be the parents or the student body, for their endless support. Whether it was 100 degrees or 20 degrees, our baseball fans were always there. Thank you. It is a bittersweet moment for me because even though the season didn't end the way I wanted it to, I am looking forward to the challenges ahead at UTRGV. Playing at the next level will be tough, but I am looking forward to the challenge. I wish the best to my teammates wherever they go from here, whether it be into the workforce or at the next level of baseball. I wish the best to Bernie and Matt, which are with us in the ceremony now. Maybe we'll see each other on the field somewhere else. For my boys on this 2020 Falcon team, may we all exceed expectations and represent Eastlake High School as a school that produces the best ball players in the state of Texas. God bless all of you and stay healthy and safe.
Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you.
Okay, our next baseball athlete is Bernie Valdez. Just a little bit about Bernie. Bernie's also another 3-year letterman. He was an all-district third baseman in 2018. And in 2019, he had a monster year, was selected the District 2-5A offensive MVP. Bernie, as far as career, he's a 364 hitter. He does rank number 1 all-time in home runs here at Eastlake High School with 5. He's also in the top 5 in hits and RBIs as well in his career. Bernie has been part of the ACE program at Eastlake High School, and he's also taken dual credit courses There's no doubt that Team SISD has prepared this young man for the future. We are very thankful and blessed to have Bernie come through our program.
So Bernie is signing today with the University of Texas Permian Basin and is joined by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Valdez, and his sisters, Brianna and Anaí.
Thank you. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving me the ability to play this beautiful game. Nothing would have truly been possible without His guiding hands and the support and love. Second, I would like to thank my family for everything, especially my parents, for all the time, money, and long road trips for showcases, camps, and tournaments. Everything you guys did for me was never unnoticed. I know the process was not easy, and you guys stuck with me through all of it. You picked me up when I was down and encouraged me when I was up. So today I would not be sitting here without you guys. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys and love you guys so much. Also, thank you to my sisters for sitting in the hot sun doing showcases and supporting me through all of it. I especially want to thank my bigger sister Bree for giving up her past summer and allowing me to play and live in Dallas to follow my dreams. I'd also like to thank all my coaches that have coached me through my baseball career. Thank you to Coach Herrera and Coach Rod for allowing me to be part of the baseball program these past 4 years. Thank you for always believing in me and always pushing me to be the best that I could be. I want to thank all my teachers for putting up with me, especially Coach Parrish, Ms. Akins, Ms. Ochoa, and Ms. Lorea. Always reminding me that I'm a student first before an athlete. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And lastly, I want to thank Coach Hunt and Coach Ranky for taking a chance on a kid whose dream was to always play at the next level. I'm excited to embrace this new chapter in my life. There's only the beginning from here, and I'm ready to go to work. How can I?
Congratulations, big man.
Thank you.
And our third baseball player who will be signing is Matt Morales. Again, Matt is another 3-year letterman here at Eastlake High School. He's also an all-district performer, was an all-district performer in 2018 and 2019 as a pitcher and also as a utility player. His career stats, he's a .326 hitter, 36 hits. He also pitches, does exceptionally well in that area with a 3.0 earned run average. But I think an important fact to note about Matt is only the second player ever in Eastlake history to play all positions in a game. Whenever there was a void on the field, Matt was willing and ready to fill it. He gave his team the best possible chance to be successful. Matt is an awesome student as well. Future plans are to be an FBI agent. We are very blessed to have Matt as well come through our program, and we wish him nothing but the best.
Matt is signing at North American University and is joined by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Morales, sister Cameron, and brothers Robert and Jordan.
Thank you. I would like to begin by thanking God for blessing me with the opportunity to play at the next level. I thank Him for my health and for giving me the strength to do what I love ever since I was 4 years old. Growing up on the baseball field has been such a journey. Every time I would step on the field, whether it was a tournament or even just a game at the sports park, I always felt like I belonged. I felt that I could achieve anything I set to my mind. I was 12 years old when I realized my dream of wanting to play college ball. I knew that it was something I was more than capable of achieving. I knew that with the right mentality and perseverance, I could do it. My little league coach, Coach Alex, played a huge role in my baseball career. He taught me how to play the game. He also showed me the proper technique and put extra hours in with me. He was someone I could count on when I needed the push of advice. He believed in me all 4 years that I played for him. Throughout my years of baseball, I always played 2 years older, which made me a better player and matured faster. My parents knew that I could fit in with my teammates. They had faith in me. Nevertheless, my dad was my biggest critic. He made sure that I learned from my mistakes. After each game, we would reflect, discussing the highlights of the game and also what I needed to work on. My parents are my biggest supporters. They always made sure I had nice cleats, clean pants for the next game, and a jug filled with Gatorade. They never missed a tournament, and they're always in the stands cheering on for me. Furthermore, my high school years have come to an end. Unfortunately, my senior year was cut short. I wanted my senior year to be memorable. I can't help but think about what this season could have been made of. On another note, my past 3 high school years are truly unforgettable. I'm truly blessed to have experienced this with my teammates. I'm thankful I'm thankful to have played with my teammate Jaime. We put in extra hard work together while also competing. We brought out the best versions of each other. I can't wait to see all the great things he will do. With that being said, I'm more than excited to begin the next chapter of my life. I can't wait for all the new experiences that are to come. Thank you.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Congratulations to our 3 baseball athletes, Matt, and Bernie. Next, representing girls soccer, head coach Noe Velarde.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Ms. Akins. First of all, thank you, Mr. Martinez, for making this happen. I just have a few words. I just want to say I'm very proud of Mel, all of her accomplishments on and off the field. She's a perfect example of what Eastlake soccer is all about: hard work, dedication, heart, passion for the sport, pride, and of course, skill. She has done many things for the team. Melanie, you have earned this. I know that you're gonna do great. And on behalf of your team, the Eastlake soccer program, all of your former coaches, Lopez, Oropesa, even Loy and Donnelly from Texas Loyal, Coach Durbin, myself, and Coach Widner, we want to say thank you, congratulations, and good luck. I also would like to have Coach Widner say a few words. Also, he was one of the important coaches as well. Thank you, Widner.
Thank you, Coach Velarde. What a great opportunity for all our Eastlake Falcons. One of the best days at Eastlake is Eastlake signing day. Opportunity for these Falcons to go out there and continue what you do, playing the best sport you love. All the best to all of you that are signing today. Take advantage of that opportunity. Make sure you stay out there and get your education and come back and share that with everybody. On another note, I just want to congratulate Melanie Garcia. What a great contributor to the Eastlake Falcon soccer program. Melanie was a first team all-district player this year, first team all-city player this year, an international player for us in Spain last year, and she's going to do great things. One of the hardest workers I know on and off the field. She was a girl that if you asked to practice for 5 minutes, she stayed for 20 minutes. Melanie, all the best to you. Very proud of you. Your family's proud of you. The Eastlake soccer program is very proud of you. All the best to you, and we wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
Melanie is signing at Ranger College and is joined by her mother, Nora Garcia.
Hi, I wanted to start off by first thanking God for always being there for me and helping me get up after I've been knocked down and just, giving me this opportunity to go play on to the next level. I also want to thank all of my coaches I've ever had my whole life, because each of them just impacted my life differently, and I'm very grateful for that. I also want to thank Coach Widner and Velarde for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself anymore. You guys were always there for me, always supported me, always gave me advice on and off the field. You guys always had my back, and I really appreciate that. I also wanted to thank my coach, my other coach from my city league, Coach Abel, because without him, I wouldn't have gotten the scholarship. He's the one that introduced me to that coach, and he didn't have to, but the kindness of his heart, he did. I also want to thank all my family members, my mom for going to every single one of my games since freshman year. She never missed one single game. And I also want to thank my dad for driving hours just to watch me play for 80 minutes and then going back home the next day. And I know it killed him and he was tired and everything, but he still made the drive just to watch me play. And lastly, I also want to thank my best friend, Angie, for always being there for me. Even though this last year she wasn't there with me, she was still there physically and emotionally. She was there with me. She helped me get through a lot. She helped me improve as a player and as a person. So thank you.
Congratulations, Melanie.
The next sport will be football with head coach Ruben Rodriguez.
Thank you. It is with great pleasure and excitement to speak about these young men that proudly represent our program for the last 4 years. As a representative of the Eastlake football program, I would like to congratulate Axel Amendares, Pedro P.D. Ayala, and Rolando Beltran. 4 years ago, these men came into our program, and today they represent our 2020 class of Eastlake football. On behalf of other coaches on our coaching staff, we would like to thank the Armendariz Martel family, the Ayala family, and the Beltran family for their dedication to Eastlake football and wish them the best of luck as they have prepared themselves for the next level of football competition. Axel was an honorable mention selection in 2019 and leaves our program signing to Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota. Pedro was a second team all-district selection at the defensive line position and will sign to commit to play football at Wayland Baptist in Plainview, Texas. Rolando leaves the district being named the district's most valuable player on the defensive side of the ball. Rolando was also selected as a senior all-star and leaves Eastlake High School to sign to play football at New Mexico Highlands University. Thank you so much for your accomplishments, young men. Congratulations.
First, we have Axel Armendariz, and he is joined by his mother, Vanessa Martel, stepfather, Pedro Ayala, and sister, Paola Ayala. Technical difficulties.
There you go.
You're good, Axel.
So before anything, I wanna give a big shout out to my mom, because ever since a young age, she's the one that pushed me to do a sport. Whether that was t-ball, soccer, or football, she just wanted me to be active at all times. After that, I want to thank my stepdad over here for truly pushing me to be great and meet my own expectations and make them higher than they already were. I also want to thank all the coaches that have been there for me, starting from middle school. Coach Nunez, who in paz descanse, he's not with us no more. I would have definitely liked for him to be able to see where I ended up and how much he influenced me throughout my football career. I want to thank Coach Rod for seeing a 5'3" defensive back and at least giving me a shot and allowing me to play on his football team. He could have easily said, "No, you're too small. You're gonna do something else for me." But he let me do what I wanted and let me succeed at that position. I also want to thank my coach from Gustavus Adolphus College, Coach Melgar. I want to thank him for seeing me and giving me a chance as well, knowing that I'm not the biggest guy, knowing that I may not be the fastest guy, but knowing that I have the heart to go and compete against bigger and faster guys.
Congratulations, Axel.
Our next signee for football is Pedro Ayala, again signing at Wayland Baptist University. He's joined by stepmother Vanessa Martel, father Pedro Ayala, and sister Paola Ayala.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my family and my friends for supporting me in all that I do in all aspects. I'd like to thank the Eastlake community, faculty, staff, everybody out there that's just put in so much effort into the school in general. I'd like to shout out to the Wayland Baptist University coaches, Coach Hinojo Senior and Junior, for reaching out to me and giving me an opportunity to talk about furthering my level of play. I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Bradford. I'm extremely excited to work with the defensive line and see what we can do this year, tear it up out there, being a pioneer. I'm extremely excited. Coach Rod, I'd like to thank you. We've known each other for 4 years. It's been great. We've butted heads, but hey, if you're on the football field, you have to, you know. There's plenty of ways to play the game. I'd like to shout out to Coach Cal. He's been there for a majority of my Eastlake program, and he's been a big part of my game as well. I want to give a shout out to Coach Ham. You know, you can't say Eastlake without talking about Coach Ham out there. So, Coach Ham, thank you for being one of the boys and being one of the greatest coaches out there. That's all about for me.
All right. Congratulations, Pedro.
Thanks, Coach.
Our next signee for football is Rolando Beltran, signing at New Mexico Highlands University. And he is joined by his father, Rafael Beltran, and mother, Guadalupe Beltran.
Thank you. I want to first of all say thank you to all my family, para toda la familia que siempre me apoyó en esto de FOPA. I want to thank my brother for pushing me hard, for giving me opportunity. Él me hizo ir to play FOPA. If it was for my brother, I wouldn't be playing right now. So I want to thank my brother and my family for supporting me all this time. Also, I want to thank my coaches, Coach Rod, for always getting mad at me and leading me to get everything right, you know. And I want to thank you. Thank my Coach Hamilton right there, my pops over there in the field, and also Coach Ortiz, who was not here with us no more, for the Eastlake family. But I want to thank him. Also, Coach Calderon for teaching me a lot. Also, quiero agradecer a toda la gente que nos apoyó, nos ayudó en el campo en Eastlake. And gracias a todos por estar aquí, por verme firmar, y a mi madre también.
Un grito, este es un grito. ¿No?
No, me da vergüenza.
Congratulations, Rolando.
Appreciate it.
Our next sport is volleyball with head coach Justine Farmer.
Hi, guys. What an awesome day it is for all of you. Thank you, Ms. Akins and Mr. Martinez, for putting this on. First off, I wanted to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Cruz. We've been waiting for this such a long time, and I'm so glad it's finally here. Today is as much as your celebration as it is Zoo's, so congratulations. For those of you that don't know Zoo, aka Zuleika, she came into our volleyball program 4 years ago, shy, quiet, and wearing a fierce pair of goggles. Fierce pair of goggles. I was all for her keeping them until she graduated, but she didn't. I thought they would be intimidating across the net, but she grew out of those goggles and she grew out of her shyness and has come away with being one of the best leaders that we've had in our program, the most wonderful captain, a fierce competitor, and a superstar athlete that our youngsters have to look up to. Zoo has received 3 MVP awards at Eastlake and 2 all-district outstanding setter awards while representing Eastlake volleyball. I could not be more proud of her accolades, but I'm more proud of the athlete and the person that she has become in the past 4 years of coaching her. My goal as head coach, one of them is to help mold and mentor young women that I'm proud of, and I honestly can say that I'm super, super proud of her. Our volleyball program is so excited for Zoo and her opportunity to play at the next level and continue her dream. She's going to be such a rock star at Western Texas College, and we cannot wait to see what she does. I wish you the best of luck, Zoo, and pray that you have a great time and make more athletic memories. There's no words how much I'm going to miss you, and congratulations.
So again, signing as Zuleika Cruz to Western Texas College, and she's joined by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cruz. It's not muted. Sudi, we can't hear you.
Zoo, you need to turn on your mic, okay, kiddo?
No, she's unmuted.
Is your mic, can you hear us? Give us a thumbs up. Zoo, can you hear us, Mia?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Test it out again. Can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. You're sounding a little bit echoed, okay? I don't know if you want to just speak a little bit louder, and then if it sounds a little bit weird, we'll let you fix it, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. I'd first like to start off by saying thank you to the coaches and everyone that made this signing possible today. It truly means a lot and it's very appreciated. For as long as I can remember, playing in college has always been a big goal of mine. The fact that my skill is helping me get an education and most importantly a degree is truly rewarding.
However, I didn't do it all by myself. I'd like to thank all of my coaches at Diggers, Top Gun, Texas Performance, and most importantly, Rapid Fire. To Steve and the Montana coaches, thank you all for helping me not only grow in skill, but also in the player I am today. Coach Farmer, thank you for always pushing me to be the best possible leader I can be for my team. Thank you to my parents for always being my #1 supporters and for all those countless hours spent at practice, tournaments, and on the road. Thank you to God for making this day possible. Even in those moments where I wanted to give up, He always stood by my side and helped me push through. Most importantly, I'd like to thank Coach Avila for giving me this great opportunity of continuing to play the game that I love. To my teammates, thank you for all the endless laughs and memories. They will never be forgotten. Lastly, thank you to the Eastlake community for always being very supportive. Congrats to all the athletes signing today. I wish you all the best. God bless you all.
Congratulations to you, Zoo. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, girls basketball with head coach Joy Woodard.
All right. Good evening or good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank Coach Cal, Coach Rod, Mr. Martinez, and all the Eastlake coaching staff for being here to celebrate this moment. Bear with me. Hopefully my service doesn't go out because it keeps glitching. Okay. But I'd first like to congratulate each of the student athletes today. What an accomplishment. The class of 2020 is extremely special, and we are all honored to celebrate in this moment with you. I'd especially like to congratulate Cheyenne Bonilla, my right-hand man, on getting to this point. What a journey this has been, and I am so extremely thankful and so proud to have been on it with you. You have not only made a lasting impact on our program and the girls' basketball landscape in El Paso, but also in the state of Texas. Your legacy will definitely live on for years to come. I've learned so much from you, Shai, over these past 4 years, and as much as I say it, and I think I live by it, the no excuses mantra, you have reaffirmed that for me continually. You have redefined the words determined and tenacious for me. To your advantage, when you walk into a gym, you're pretty unassuming. You're not very loud, you're not boisterous, but when that whistle blows at the start of the game, something clicks and you're on. You're all go and nonstop for 32 minutes. And as much as I am your coach, there were times where I would turn into a giddy spectator on the sidelines with a front row seat to the full complement of your talents on display. You've given me some of the greatest memories of my coaching career, but more importantly, the foundation of a relationship with an amazing person that I hope will last a lifetime. I remember last year when we were in Arlington for the All-Star game, how frustrated you were. You said you didn't think that anything would come of all the hard work you were doing to get noticed. This decision I know is the biggest in your life and it has huge implications. And I wanted to make sure that you ended up in a place where you were cared for and you were going to be given the tools to thrive. I couldn't let you just go anywhere. When Coach Moorfield first messaged me, I could clearly see his heart. And I knew that at that moment, he was the right coach for you. And UMHB was a perfect place for you. You are in the right hands. I'm so excited for you as you embark on this next chapter. I wish you the best of luck, but know that I'm really, really going to miss you. Congratulations.
So signing for girls basketball, Cheyenne Bonilla to the University of Mary Hardin Baylor. She is joined by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bonilla, and her brother, Robert.
Oh, it's because you're turn on.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, just talk a little bit louder, Cheyenne.
I would first start off by thanking all of you for coming to celebrate this next step with me. I thank God for giving me this opportunity and giving me the support system that has had my back. I couldn't be in this spot without him. I want to thank all my coaches that have helped me grow and be the person I am today. Coach Maddie, I thank you for always supporting me. I will always remember all the boards you broke and always killing cockroaches. Coach Woodard, thank you for giving me an amazing 4 years. You have had my back since I walked into part of your team. And always being someone I can talk to.
Thank you for having faith in me. You have taught me how to be a leader and that complacency is the enemy of success. Our bond will be close to my heart forever. Thank you for so many great memories and helping me be the person I am today. I will never forget the time we went to TP your house, going to Starbucks at 11 o'clock at night and have on the fun times in the event in Houston. You being my coach has had my journey at Eastlake a very memorable one. My Eastlake team, thank you for always pushing me to be my best. We had a lot of noise this past years. Having the same team to play for 3 years was amazing. We had so many great laughs. We supported each other through happy times and sad times. I will never forget all the fun journeys together. To the girls I grew up with, where do I even start? Long shorts, long socks, missing teeth, and crazy hair is where all the journey started. We might have finished at different schools unlike we wanted, but we will continue to play the game we love at different places. But we are all sisters, no matter how far apart we are. I love you guys and you will always have a special place in my heart. Amaris, Alexis, and Mia, our time is finally here. We had had so many memorable times, from Amaris guiding everyone to Alexis being my partying buddy to Mia being a crazy driver. I will miss you guys and I will never forget everything we did together. To my other moms, thank you for always protecting me from my mom after a bad game. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I will miss our after game Wingstop meal. I want to thank my family for supporting me and always attending my games. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Grandma and Grandpa, thank you for everything and never missing a game. Thank you for always bending backwards for us and I appreciate it all. Destiny, thank you for setting an example in academics. I know our road has had ups and downs, but we have had an unbreakable bond. I will always remember running to the restroom to lock myself in the hall at Applebee's because I found that you're getting me. Thank you for teaming up with me to gain on Robert. Robert, you're finally going to be an only child for once. You will have somebody to steal food from, and I'm sorry for all the times Destiny and I painted your nails or made you do girl things with us. Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me, from basketball or making sure that my brother and I have had what we needed. Being the peacemaker and protecting us from bad games. I truly appreciate everything you do for me. Mom, I know we have had our ups and downs, but you have always stood by me no matter what. After a bad game, I always dreaded going home because I knew I was up for. But at the end of the day, you always wanted me to give my best. You wanted me just to give effort. You are my best friend, and you and I will always have that bond. I know that I can always run to you for anything. Thank you for traveling with me to all my tournaments and showcases. You and Dad have allowed me to travel to places that I wouldn't probably be able to see. You guys have made this possible. This couldn't be possible without you guys. I wouldn't be the person I am today. You have taught me so many lessons that I will take with me forever. I love you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cheyenne. We have come to near the end of the conclusion of our presentation or our ceremony. At this time, the day has come and the time has come for these 11 young student athletes to sign their commitment to their university or college for the following season. Student athletes, at this time, please prepare yourself as you listen to the Falcon fight song one last time and give yourself the opportunity and thank to your parents, family members by signing your letter of intent for the 2020 season, 2021. At this time, we recognize the 11 student athletes. Please sign your letter of intent. Thank you so much, Sakins.
Well, as we get ready to close everything out, I would like to send a huge shout out again to Mr. Miranda, to Ms. Akins. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. And thank you, Coach Rod. Cameron, Janae, Matthew, Matt, Bernie, Melanie, Axel, Pedro, Rolis, Zoo, and Cheyenne. I wish I could give you guys so much more because you've taught us a lot at this school. I have a relationship with each one of you. I want to say thank you so much for what you've done for our school. Thank you so much for what you've done for your teams. You deserve the very best, and I wish you the best of luck. Good luck, everybody. There's cake at the end of the we're not in the gym foyer, but know that I wish I was eating cake with you guys right now and still watching you play. So best of luck to all of you. Be safe. Bye, everybody.
Couple more words real quick. Go ahead, Ms. Akins.
Oh, just very quickly before we close, we want a special shout out to our friends from Public Relations who are here with us today. Christy Flores-Jones, Cesar Ruiz, and Mark Saldana. Thank you for all your support. From athletics, of course, Athletic Director JJ Calderon, and Assistant Athletic Director, as she's on here, Romy Aragon, and all of our head coaches who, whether they had athletes today or not, came out and are supporting all Eastlake athletics. So thank you for taking the time, and first and foremost to our student athletes who are the backbone of what we do.
Awesome. We'd like to thank you all for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and congratulations to the student athletes one more time as we close out. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.